There you go. So, guys, it's week 10. We took a little, out of focus. A little siesta. Last week I had a lot of work going on. He had to do a little run, so sorry about that. But the guys who I think were supposed to win won anyways. I don't think anything crazy happened. Too many changes didn't need to be made last week. So, all right. You want to go first, bud?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So I'm trying to give some good advice, a lot of advice, make some crazy calls.
All right.
But
some
for
crazy ones.
you, I just have some, knowledge, I guess. I like your Marvin Jones play. He's projected 10 for some reason. And the reason I like him isn't just because of what he's done the past two games, but it's because of Matt Stafford playing better. It was the New Orleans game where I said Matt Stafford's finally going to play well because he's playing up against, a lesser defense. Turns out New Orleans is a really good defense now that we know that. But what has he done? What has Stafford done the past two games? He's balled out. He didn't throw a touchdown against Pittsburgh, but not many people are throwing touchdowns against Pittsburgh. He did throw for 400 yards. So why I like Marvin Jones so much is because Matt Stafford. But I can't go without mentioning ASJ, considering Mike Evans is not playing. Fitzpatrick will probably start. I like tight ends with, lesser talented quarterbacks. So both of those I like.
SJ plays for the Jets, right?
Oh, he doesn't play for Tampa.
No.
He used to play for Tampa.
But he's playing against Tampa Bay, so I see where you got the confusion.
Let's just stick with Marvin Jones then. He used to play for
I
ASJ.
didn't want to correct him, but at the same time I was like, I'm just going to correct him.
Because I put that up at the top. No, definitely correct me. Because when I looked down here and I found all that stuff, I was like, shoot, ASJ's a great play.
Yeah.
ASJ don't play for them, so maybe not.
Still a great play, though, I think. That's what
Not as much, though. Okay. Now that just makes me question
everything else you wrote down?
Cameron Brate. Is he injured?
Yeah. No, he's playing. I wrote
Cameron
him
Brate.
down.
Whoever has Cameron Brate.
Chris does.
Chris, nice play. I do not like your Kirk Cousins play.
Yeah, he bit me in the butt last week, and I've started to do some questioning. I'm gonna give some other people the same advice. You got to kind of stick with like a starting QB like that because he could ball out whenever.
Right.
I got one QB I'm thinking about. I'm going to throw out there for anyone to go get. If I end up getting him or you end up getting him, that's on me for telling you about it, I guess.
I didn't say anything about Evan Ingram. I went and got him. I was like, wait a second, I'm keeping this for me.
Because I'm not sure if I want to do it.
All right, and I agree with you. And he did have that game-winning drive up against Seattle. Maybe that gets him going.
He throws a touchdown in that game. It doesn't look as bad.
All right. Side note, I really want you to play Robbie Anderson.
I want someone not to play. I want to play him too.
I want you to play him so bad. What's his name's doubtful? Chris Hogan, so he probably won't play. If he was playing, I would say, it's Denver's defense. New England spreads the ball around with him plus, the receiving backs.
I think if I change him out for somebody, it'll probably be for Diggs, just because.
Diggs. Okay. I was gonna say Cooks, if that, but I just
if I do change him out, I can't. But it's hard. Like you can't put Robbie Anderson in over people because it's just like it's hard.
Because then when Robbie Anderson scores 4 points, you're like, I knew that.
All right.
But, Brandon, I like your Cooper Kupp this week. He's projected 9. If I go by projections, I think he can do better than 9. Houston.
He has loads of red zone targets.
Houston is giving everyone opportunities to play on offense. Houston's in trouble. They just lost to Indianapolis. Come on.
Yep.
So Cooper Kupp, strictly because he's going to get a lot of opportunity, and for some reason Sammy Watkins is non-facto.
Cooper Kupp actually leads the team in red zone targets. He leads a lot of people in red zone targets, but he leads that not the league. I mean his team.
Right. That's good. I don't like Kelvin Benjamin. He's in a new system. I think that's a little risky to play him. Plus, I guess I can't use Sammy Watkins as a reference because Sammy Watkins sucks where he is right now too. Somehow I need him to get to a team. He needs to come to the Falcons.
But it was funny how
Sammy Watkins needs to come to the
we were
Falcons.
both talking about how there's Sammy Watkins on the waiver wire and we can't pick him up because we don't. And then he scores a touchdown.
And then but he caught one ball. I'm still not touching him. I would actually play Devontae Parker simply because he's playing in prime time. I'd put him in over Kelvin Benjamin.
They're playing.
Yeah,
primetime?
I didn't. Yeah, they're playing Monday night.
Oh, damn.
Miami.
Miami,
So-
Carolina play Monday night.
Mhm.
I knew they played this. Didn't I? Okay.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah, bro. It was good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping Kenny wins.
I think I will. I think I'm due a win because I got my butt handed to me last week. Because, well, my
Yeah, we'll
team's.
see. I don't like Cousins in right now. I don't
Yeah.
like that, but
All right. So that will lead me to this. So we'll talk about Ethan and Matt next.
okay.
So Ethan, you have the Derek Carr's on a bye. Then your other quarterback you have is Jay Cutler, surprisingly.
And you picked him up. Your team's gonna lose by default because of that.
So what I'm telling you is, because this is the guy that I'm thinking about, because he's playing the Giants. That's C.J. Beathard. I know it's not like a Raz Daz, like no one really loves that guy because like he's not gonna be a franchise
What's going on
quarterback.
with this?
I don't know, it's going out of focus or something. Make us light. Let's try it. But I don't know if you watched that game, but the Giants I officially think might be now even more than the Browns or the other people like the worst team in football. Like they have given up. They are done.
They made the Rams look like all
Robert
stars.
Woods grabbed a ball and then the rest of the Giants defense watched him run into the end zone for like 35 yards. They watched him run. They're trying to get McAdoo fired over there. I'm loving anybody that plays against them right now. So I'm kind of on Beathard this week. I don't know if I want to pull the trigger. So if I don't, maybe you will. I like Kamara. He's on your bench. Put him in. I'd play him probably over Lamar Miller. At this point in time, because I just don't like that Houston offense right now. It looks bad. Without Deshaun, it's just not getting anywhere.
Yeah,
And
I like that.
I like Sterling Shepard, even though I just talked about how the Giants suck. I mean, they gotta throw the
But
ball.
they still play offense.
So there you go, potential there. Matt.
I like Shepard.
Matt. Why do I have down? Okay. Well, first thing is, you got people on bye. I'm just making sure you do it. You got to put Denver in on your defense because Philly's on a bye. And I put down Riddick, but I didn't know you. Yeah,
Theo Riddick was on his bench.
Yeah, Theo Riddick's on your bench. I thought he was already there. So you need to put him in for, I believe, Ajayi because if the Eagles are on bye, and then play Funchess.
Yeah.
Okay, because that if out of the opening spots you got, play Funchess. He's the leading receiver now in Carolina, and go ahead and drop Garcon and pick somebody up to help your team, man, because Garcon's not coming back. So just get rid of him. That's taking up a roster spot.
Could have had Robbie Anderson. Could have had Robbie Anderson.
I'll give you a
this
name
week.
that I'm also going to throw out there for people for picking up waivers. Marquise Goodwin. Since you're dropping Pierre Garcon, Marquise Goodwin, man.
Is he Tampa Bay?
No,
Who's-
that's San
who's-
Fran. That's San Fran.
Who's number 2 Tampa Bay right now with Mike Evans?
DJ.
Well, he's number 1 now.
Oh yeah, Adam Humphries.
I like that call then. I
Yeah.
like that call. Okay. Yeah. So you skipped talking about my matchup, but I guess we'll go there.
Oh, sorry, my
A little
bad.
bit. That's okay.
We'll go back to it.
I like Sterling Shepard probably more than I should, and it is only because he's going up against San Francisco. They just make everyone look good. I don't even watch their games, but everyone's stats just.
I'm
balling.
not gonna lie. If I find out that
balling
Vegas opens up that line with the Giants winning that game, I'm taking San Francisco plus points.
It might actually be a good game. It might make both teams look like they're decent, though.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
I have Sterling Shepard in over some good players in my other league. I have Sterling Shepard in over Keenan Allen in my other league.
I do not like Keenan Allen.
Keenan
so
Allen this week is gonna get shut.
I got that. Well, we'll talk about it when we do talk about your matchup. I'm gonna tell Beth all about that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, in your negative, you're gonna have to play Cutler. I feel like I need to sit back.
No, you can't play Cutler because Matt Moore's gonna.
No,
throw.
he has. No, I'm saying he has to because that's the only person on the team on his team right now.
Oh, right
That's
now,
playing.
yeah.
Like he has to play him. So have fun with that. I hope you do play him. I hope you do
He
it
can
just
get
to try to rub it
0
in our
points.
face. He's gonna stand a chance in our league this year, anyways.
I mean, is Matt Moore not still gonna play? I don't think.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He should, but might as well put Cutler in and get 0 points. All right, Matt. I didn't love anyone on your team, but I put Matty Ice simply because Matty Ice has the ball out. Dallas is going to put up a lot of points because Zeke Elliott's going to run all over us. But since he's going to run all over us, Matty Ice isn't going to get a lot of opportunities to score, in my opinion. I think, ball control is going to be held by Dallas, especially at home. Missed 2 touchdowns to Julio Jones last week. One was an overthrow. One was probably the worst play I've ever seen Julio Jones make. Correct that. He could have had 3 touchdowns last game. So we'll see. Definitely, the put-ins. Put in Riddick. You got to put in Funchess. And you're going to move Drake up.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
But you have Denver's defense that you have to put in. I'm picking up someone else because Denver's playing up against New England.
And I already got Chicago, bro. So
I'd pick up anybody else.
Carolina's still on there. I think Carolina's out there against Miami.
Sure. Why not? I'm just not playing Denver up against New England. All right. Next one, I got Chris and Rob.
Yeah.
Chris didn't say much about your team. Josh McCown is going up against Tampa Bay. Josh McCown, for some reason, is scoring points.
He's scoring, so...
I remember 4 years ago, he played for the Bears, and he was just fantasy option that was good week to week for some reason. Up against Tampa Bay, once again, he's going to have opportunities to, score points.
I hope him and ASJ hook up like 3 times.
I'm really hoping Forte plays, because I need Forte.
Forte's playing. I like Forte a lot this week.
If he plays, it's something about knee swelling. Whatever. Well, we'll see that later. Ted Ginn, I'm taking him out and putting Juju in.
Can't.
Why?
Because Mike Evans isn't playing, so he's got to play Ginn and play Juju for Mike Evans. Mike Evans got suspended for the game.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I noticed that late.
Yeah, he's got to play both.
You need to pick up Humphreys and put him in for Ginn.
Yeah, you do that.
All right, Rob. Demaryius Thomas I like simply because they're playing in the Sunday night game. For some reason, Sunday night games and Monday night games, I just like them. I think someone's going to ball out. Demaryius Thomas is going up against New England. I don't think New England's capable of bringing a strong rushing attack, pass rushing attack. There it is. So Demaryius Thomas might be able to get open. Once again, he's questionable, though. Everyone's questionable. I don't like Deshaun Jackson simply because I think Fitz is playing at quarterback, but the fact that he is number 1. But I can't just who should so you like Larry Fitz this week too?
That's
Drew Stanton?
different. That is different.
It's not. Larry Fitz hasn't played
dude, Ryan Fitzpatrick has proven that he can connect on a deep ball. Drew Stanton blows like boats.
Deshaun Jackson is going to be the guy that they have to cover. And Fitz does not have a strong arm.
Mm-hmm. Remember those
Maybe
4
Deshaun
weeks in
Jackson
Houston
will
when he
have
tore
it.
it
I
up?
think it's just going to be horrible. See, this
I mean,
is where I put ASJ. I'm not going to talk about that. I do like Duke Johnson, and I take Amir Abdullah out.
Yep.
He fumbled twice. He only lost once, and he ran 20 times for 40 yards. So
if I took this paper, rolled it up in a ball, and Amir Abdullah was running at me, I could hit him with the paper and he would get tackled. That dude, what is wrong with him? He was so good last year, and this year he looks like garbage.
Probably because he got hurt and he's scared now.
But, all right, so Chris, I'm going to say, wait, man, you got to play McCown just because Winston's out, but I like McCown this week, so that's not like a horrible setup you got going.
Mm-hmm.
Juju, got to, play him. I'm actually okay with that play against the Colts.
Yeah.
And McCaffrey, that's my player of the week for you. Like he's gone up. Stewart is done there. As far as I can tell. So gold. Rob, here's my call outs for you. I'm playing Sanu over Crowder. I got Kirk Cousins, so I'm trusting Washington's offense passing, but you can't trust who it's going to happen to. You really can't. It's so versatile every week. And I like Sanu's floor a lot better than Crowder's floor. And then Duke over Abdullah, I feel like that's an easy one. And I like DJ this week, clearly because he's the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And they are playing against the Jets. So
yeah.
All right. Which one are you going to do next?
You can talk about my matchup.
All right, we'll talk about yours. All right, so Beth. Dang, girl, this was a week you could take him out if you was going to take him out because he got the bye weeks. So here's my 3 things to you. Rivers Allen, not a fan of that against Jacksonville. Their pass defense is ridiculous. I don't know really what you could do. Like I like a couple of plays. But I'm just saying maybe work on that on your own. You figure out that I'm not going to give you like a guaranteed what could do better than those two because you can't. Those are two pretty big names. And then Buffalo's defense going to be against New Orleans. I know Buffalo's defense has been okay, but New Orleans' offense has been absurd lately. They have just been tearing it up. So usually you don't want to play defense against the offense that's just on hot fire right now. So maybe fix that up. I like everybody else on your team. I think they're going to score close to projection. You got Antonio. You got Fournette. It's just, dang, if you'd kept Stafford, oh man, it'd be looking good. But Rivers and Allen might have a pretty bad week. Okay.
I have both those quarterbacks that she dropped. I have Roethlisberger and Stafford on my team right now. Yep, I like it.
Then Cody, I'm with you. I like the Stafford play, obviously, and because of that, I like Tate just like you like Marvin Jones. I think they're both due. And but I guess my only thing with you is I'm not a fan of playing Latavius Murray. I still think McKinnon is the guy that they're using over there. But again, like you got to play him.
Compared to who
compared to who else you could play.
Because he got 20 touches last game.
Yeah. Compared to who you could play, that's the only thing I'd lower my expectations on. So, all right.
Yeah. All right. Next up, old man Allen with a big old win last week.
I hate you.
Big old win playing Robert Woods. God, that's someone I had a crush on. If my team wasn't so good, he'd have been on my team. Yeah, Robert Woods, same reason as Cooper Kupp. He keeps scoring points, and someone that you can get off waivers, and he's like, you're pretty confident that he's at least going to get 10. Yeah, I like him, especially with that matchup against Houston. I don't like the Saints this week. Simply because they have a decent defense. I feel like both teams are going to try to play defensively, and it's going to be more of a run attack because it's not like it's going to get out of hand at any point. They just want to stay in the game, win it at the end. Not saying that it's still Drew Brees. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of the Saints this week. Erica Gurley, same reason, playing Houston. Anyone playing Houston, I'm liking. I don't like Coleman being in. I'm not saying he can't do well. He scored a touchdown last week and only 9 fantasy points. Up against Dallas, it might become a shootout. It might be a high-scoring game, which he would need to score another touchdown because it might not be all running. I think DeMarco Murray is a better play for a bigger upside. DeMarco Murray might do worse. It could happen. But I would probably have DeMarco Murray in over Coleman. But whether you change it out or not, that's all your choice.
All right, Alan. I got two for you, buddy. Because you didn't play him last week, and even you didn't need to because you just played me. But you need to play him this week. And I know I just talked about how New Orleans' offense is hot, but Breeze is on the road against a decent defense. I still think that offense scores, but just Breeze compared to Golf versus Houston, I'm taking Golf. I'm taking Golf over Breeze.
I have Golf in my other league. I picked him up this week. Just Houston.
Exactly.
Houston.
Like I'm playing him. And then I'm not playing Larry Fitz. I will play Marquise Lee against the Chargers over Larry Fitz.
There is no way the old man is taking Larry Fitz out because every time you call Larry Fitz, he scores 50 points.
I know. So, hey, thank you. You're welcome. Or I told you so.
Larry Fitz. Play him in Daily Fantasy. Got it.
And then, and I'll be sitting him in all mine. And then, Erica. So, my big call out for you is Devontae Adams. So, like I said 2 weeks ago, Brett Hundley is teetotal trash. The boy, they won't, either he can't throw or they won't let him throw. I don't know which one it is.
Both.
But I don't think he passed at, like, he made a completion that was more than 11 to 12 yards this game. They don't let it, it's just dink and dunk. I don't like it. Chicago's defense is decent, and they're playing in Chicago when I would go and pick up Marquise Goodwin or play somebody else, just something a better matchup wise. Adam Humphries, and play him over Devontae Adams. And I like Matt Forte this week. Matt Forte is big on my list this week.
I just hope he plays.
All right. What we got next?
All right, last one is Jeremy and Blake. All right, Jeremy. Elliott's playing this week. Congratulations. He is going to beat the crap out of the Falcons. He's going to abuse us, and there's nothing we can do about it.
He's
I
just
almost
saying
don't
that
wanna
so
watch
it doesn't happen. You see how that works, right?
Stuff I say happens. Just like this, Tyrod Taylor will not score a touchdown unless it's through the hands of LaShawn McCoy. That you can take to the bank. I would play Mariota. He plays against Cincy. It ain't sexy, but Mariota isn't. I think Kirk Cousins is predictable. You know when he's going to do good. If he's supposed to do good, he's going to do good. Mariota is not. Mariota tore up Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going with Mariota. Also for your buys, Lockett and Walker, put them in.
Yep.
Blake, you got Darkwa. He's the feature back, and he's going up against San Fran. Their offense sucks, but San Fran's offense sucks, and San Fran won't be able to build a huge lead to make them abandon the run game. So Darkwa's going to get his. My hate for your team is I hate saying this, but you're playing Rawls because you have to. It's the right move. He's starting. But I think the only reason he's worth it is because he's going to get enough touches. I think it's going to be obvious that he sucks, kind of like Latavius Murray with me this week. Latavius Murray, I'm playing him because he's getting touches, not because I like him.
God, last week when I played TJ Yeldon at the last minute. Ugh. Okay. So, Jeremy, man, Lockett, Delaney, like you said, that's a pretty simple plug-in place where you're missing. You need a kicker, so go get a kicker. And I would honestly take out Powell down in your flex.
Bilo? I pay attention to it. But
like I said, so Forte's playing, I'd take him out for sure. And I would honestly I think I personally would play White against Denver, but White or Lewis, I'm actually okay with whichever one you want to play. And then Blake. I like Darkwood just like he does. And my big call out for you, my friend, is that you take out Jordy Nelson and you play Jeremy Curse. That's my call out.
Take out
Jordy Nelson. I'm telling you right now, dude, that Green Bay situation in the Hundley is atrocious.
Michigan's defense ain't bad, so
I would play Curse. I
want to see his team. You would take out Nelson? He doesn't have anyone.
He has Paul Richardson and Jordy Nelson, and then he has Jeremy Curse and.
But who's his flex? He doesn't have a run back in his flex.
Hold on, give me a second.
Gronk, and under him was.
Look it up. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head.
I can't take out Jordy.
I feel like I have to. I mean, I've seen it, whatever it was.
It don't matter. You're going to lose this week. Oh, Thielen.
Yeah, I'm not taking out Thielen now.
Take out Jordy. Okay, Paul Richardson's questionable, and that game's tomorrow. Paul Richardson's questionable. Game's tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone that's got Wednesday. Something
we got in there early.
In those games, just pay attention.
Curse against Tampa Bay. Okay, I like it, but I'd do it for Richardson, not Nelson. I just can't. I can't.
All right. Well, that's
week 10 for you.
That's week 10, guys. Hey, after this week, shit gets real. It gets real.
Real quick.
All right, guys.
It's real tight there for the 3 and 4 spot.
Good luck. Good luck to everyone except Brandon.